Hi, my name is Bailey Garwood, and I'm one of the instructors in the Oakland School's Technical Campus Southwest Agriscience and Environmental Technologies program. So while some of our students join our class because they have a specific career pathway in mind, often students want to understand all of the opportunities that come with a career in agriculture, food, and natural resources. So whether plant, animal, or environmental science are of interest to you, this is a place for you. And if food science, natural resources, alternative energies, or even marine biology are in your future, there's a spot for you here as well. Regardless of where your interests are today, if you are curious about the second largest industry in our great state, then we hope that you sign up and join us and learn about all of the areas that agriculture has to offer, as well as earn national certifications and gain hands-on experience in all of the lab areas that our program has to offer.
Thanks, Mrs. Garwood, for that great overview of the Ag Science program. My name's Amy Flynn, and I wanted to meet with students briefly to go over a few slides as to whether or not the Ag Science program is right for you. If you need a little bit more information, I'll just share a few things with you. As a counselor, it's really important that students understand how their academic and elective coursework is going to lead them either toward their passion or away from it. And you have to have experiences to do that. So in the Ag Science program, all of the academic, technical, and professional skills that you're going to review are going to build you up, prepare you, and extend some confidence building for college and career. All of our programs are 80% aligned to entry-level college coursework. So the kind of science that you're going to be digging into is going to prepare you for your next step out of high school. Also, you're going to have lots of leadership opportunities. We have professional organizations. In the ag class, it is FFA, or Future Farmers of America. There's also the Ambassador program. All students will leave OSTC with a professional portfolio. So because you will have opportunities to earn college credits, we have an articulated agreement with Michigan State University where kids going into a related ag tech program can get 6 credits. Students will have the opportunity to earn state and national certifications. And this is where you're going to put all of this good stuff and you're going to take it with you when you leave OSTC. So it is important to choose the right program. And that's really what we want to help you do. So we utilize a tool called the Career Tree. And basically this shows students from sort of the important roots, the academic rigor, the kinds of experiences that shape you in terms of work-based learning opportunities or volunteer jobs, as well as developing the mindset, the professional skills, the behaviors that will be required in that area. And of course, the biggest root of all is the passion, how much excitement you have for these careers, and helping students identify what's available to them and how much education it takes to get there is really important because people are in different places. And even if you envision yourself having a master's degree or a PhD someday, you don't always start there. So the right-hand corner of the career tree down here, entry-level careers, things that students could obtain without furthering their education. So in many ways, students might want to continue on in school, but they're going to get employment that's aligned. And these career lists here are things of that nature: vet assistant, floral assistant, landscape apprentice, etc. On the left-hand side, these are technical careers that require a little bit more preparation, either an apprenticeship or some advanced certifications. Students may attend a community college and get an associate's degree. So we're talking, things like a veterinary tech, a forester, a kennel owner, turf manager, green shop owner. And then up in the right-hand corner are the professional careers. These are careers that would require a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, specialized training, and so forth. So if you would like to be a veterinarian or an environmental engineer or a conservation officer or a biologist, these require advanced degrees. And the great thing is that all the students, research careers. They understand the amount of education that is aligned, and then they commit to that in a sense through their research by putting a leaf on the tree. And that's great because students can then envision themselves in that career, and they have a solid plan before they leave for college or apprenticeship or whatever they're going to do. And this is a list of the 12 segments or curriculum standards that are going to be taught in the class. So I ask students to look at the list, and if you get excited and invigorated by this, that's a really good thing. If you think that it sounds exciting to learn about animal anatomy and physiology and genetics and reproduction, or if you're along the plant line where you like anatomy and physiology, soils, nutrition, cultures, propagation, you might be interested in natural resources or even agribusiness. If you get excited about that, it's a great indication that you're going to like the class and that you're going to be engaged, which means that you're going to be more likely to achieve certifications or these industry standard demonstrations of excellency. So there's a list of certifications on the screen, and all of that is just a part of making a really good decision. But, you know, sometimes it helps to just hear a student who's in the program who can make a testimonial or explain to you how it helped her. And so I'm going to play a video right now for that purpose. This is Madison.
Hi there, my name is Madison, and I was a student in the Agricultural and Biotechnology cluster at the Southwest campus, and I just want to talk about what an amazing opportunity it was for me. I went to Michigan Technological University, where I studied wildlife biology and forestry, and a lot of that has to do with plant identification. So taking the agricultural program at OSTC was very helpful for me because I already had that background. So doing the plant identification, the biotechnology, the aquaponics, all of those things in the program, in the cluster, were helpful for my degree and getting better grades and finishing that out strong. And I also work in a veterinary clinic right now, so I took the animal care technology program at OSTC, and it gained me certification that looked good on my resume and in my job interview to get me where I'm at today. But I think my favorite part of the program overall was the holiday sales. We were making wreaths and grave blankets, and it just really got me in the holiday spirit, and it was just an incredible opportunity. Even just stepping into the greenhouse every day would brighten my mood. So I really think it's a program that I would recommend to just about anyone who is in love with plants, animals, all of the like, and I know that the friendships that you gain in that program will last a lifetime. Thank you.
So I think sometimes it's easier to hear when kids have something positive to say. And I can tell you, we have loads of testimonials. We have students that have gone off to become marine biologists, turf managers, all sorts of things. So really, the alignment is up to you. And that's what you need to think about. Have a conversation with your parents. And if you decide that it's right for you, then what I'd like you to do is go to OSTConline.com. The website's on the screen. And what you'll do is you'll click on a box that says apply for the 21-22 school year. Much like a college application where you create an account online, you'll be doing the same thing. You'll choose Ag Science and Environmental Technologies or a drop down which says no second choice, because sometimes we have kids choose an alternate if we're full in that area. And then you'll submit your application by February. OSTC will review the application after your homeschool counselor has submitted her approval of your joining us at the campus. And then we will decide if you will have a seat at the campus, and those will come in the form of a welcome letter at the end of March, beginning of April. So it's really exciting, and I hope that this has been helpful for you. But if you need more information or you have questions, you can reach me on the website, or I encourage you to get your camera out and snap a picture of this URL, or I'm sorry, this QR code. It will bring up a Google form. Just fill in a few questions, where you're going to express your interest in a program, and I can actually send information to you. And again, I hope this has been helpful. Thanks so much, and reach out if you need any more information. Thank you.